Right now, a more than $1 billion project is underway in the Capital Region, working to improve a combined sewer system that gets overwhelmed in heavy rain. News 8's A.J. Sisson joins us live from outside Capital Region Water's main offices. And A.J., what happens when the system becomes overwhelmed?
Jerry, it drains right into the Susquehanna River, which we're standing right by. And when that happens, it leads to those raised E. coli levels, like when we reported that last week. So when I reached out to Capital Region Water about the claims that they were dumping sewage water into the river, they gave me an exclusive look of the facility and what they're working on to mitigate this from happening again. And I want to show you what we learned.
It didn't take decades to get to this point. It took over a century. So we need decades to fix the problem.
A system that becomes overwhelmed during significant rain events.
Our proposal is 40 years, over the next 40 years. We wish we could do it much sooner than that.
Capital Region Water runs on a combined sewer system where rainwater and sewage run through the same piping. And when overwhelmed, it dumps all the sewage into the Susquehanna River. A common design for hundreds of cities when they were first built across the U.S.
800 such systems were permitted to do that because of the antiquated nature of the system that was built.
The $1.4 billion plan to modernize the 177 miles worth of pipes in the Capital Region area, spanning 200 acres, and they showed us that Tuesday with millions invested in a sewage treatment plant, converting solid sewage waste into natural gas.
We are utilizing the methane byproduct of the treatment of these solids as an energy source, or a renewable energy source.
That project set to be complete by the end of 2025. And further than that, building stormwater retention areas, not only combating localized flooding.
What we like to do when we implement a project like this is we catch it before it goes into the inlets that go into our combined system.
This is Cloverleigh Heights Park in South Harrisburg, one of potentially hundreds of planned sites across the city of Harrisburg. I'm standing on a tank that'll capture stormwater. This lid right here is actually a lid to one of those tanks. There's another one across the park underneath that basketball court. What this does is it keeps the stormwater from mixing in with the wastewater system and overwhelming it.
Our mission is that we're environmental stewards of our water system, and we say from raindrop to river, because we're committed to ensuring that we're keeping it as clean as we possibly can to the best of our ability.
And of the plans they want to complete in the next 40 years, they say they've already committed $200 million through 2032 for these plans, and that when leadership transfers over, that the next generation who will lead Capital Region Water will continue to work to keeping waste out of the Susquehanna River. In Harrisburg, A.J. Sisson, News 8.